More now on the Fatah Congress, which began today in Bethlehem, and I am joined in the studio by Pinhas Inbari, Palestinian affairs expert and senior policy analyst with the Jerusalem Center for Public Affairs. Mr. Inbari, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Well, if President Obama was hoping for some conciliatory gestures on the part of the Palestinians toward Israel during this Fatah conference, he's going to be disappointed, isn't he?
I think so. Also, we just started the conference, so we don't know how it's going to end, but the beginning is not encouraging.
It's not encouraging because Fatah has reiterated that it still holds the violence card if it wants to play it.
Yes.
And it also said there's no way they're going to recognize Israel as a Jewish state.
Yes, okay. Now, of course, Jewish state was not on the table at all. It's not discussed. It is taken for granted. It's not going to recognize the Jewishness of Israel. But there are further problematic issues there. In the internal Fatah order, there are articles about eliminating Israel as Israel.
You're talking about the PLO charter.
I'm talking about the internal order of Fatah movement that is posted in the conference website.
So nothing has changed, it seems like, since Mr. Rabin and Mr. Arafat stood on the White House lawn and shook hands September 1993.
I would not say that. There are two documents. One is the political agenda, and the second is the internal order. The internal order is problematic. It's talking about eliminating Israel and sticking to the armed struggle.
This sounds like Hamas and Iranian rhetoric.
Yes. Yes. No difference in this regard, okay? Now, the political agenda is much better phrased, or maybe even it is a serious attempt maybe to come forward to have progressive steps toward a peace process, or at least to eliminate violence as tool in intifada. Not enough. Short of annulling the military option, but much better than the internal order of Fatah movement. So on the one hand, we see attempts to progress, to go ahead to peace negotiations, but on the other hand, we can see how deeply Fatah is still rooted inside the old rhetorics and dogmatic ideology of the past.
Well, speaking of old, are we going to see a changing of the guard? Will the old guard step aside and allow some of the younger generation to move up?
It's still early to tell. Abu Mazen is trying to do some mixture of old and new. And we don't know yet to what extent he's going to succeed in this effect. But whatever the result, we shall see Marwan Barghouti, for example, and Jibril Rajoub, and I doubt whether Muhammad Dahlan, maybe Muhammad Dahlan as well, but I don't know. It's less sure. But we shall have in the leadership line new names of the younger generation.
All right. Well, the conference is 3 days. We can have you back in the near future, I hope, to analyze the final result of that conference. Pinhas Inbari, senior policy analyst with the Jerusalem Center for Public Affairs. Thanks.
Thank you.